Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are in this world. This is Hajani, and I want to share with you some longer term perspectives between Ethereum and Bitcoin. And I've shared this in the past, but I'd like to stress a little more on it. So for YouTube members and viewers, I think it's important to note that members get daily videos pretty much, except maybe when I'm on vacation. And that daily video also comes along with unlimited custom analysis of not just cryptos, but also equities and FX as well. So consider joining. I think the daily videos I provide and personalized portfolio assessments and customized coin technical analysis that I provide to members have given significant value, and I'd like to encourage you to maybe even look into getting that for yourself. Having said that, here is a weekly chart of Ethereum. It's important to note that this trend line was broken back in June by Ethereum. Back in May. Okay? And when it broke, if you zoom into this longer term chart, see how it broke and sliced decisively below it, opened and closed below it, multiple weekly candles, and then it tried to come back up and reclaim and get back on top and above what used to be the support, but clearly a new resistance after it broke below it. And this is called a kiss of death. And the reason why it's called a kiss of death is because it gets rejected. Okay, it tried to pick above it, tried, and it got significantly rejected. Now, if you've heard of how the Dow theory and the Dow confirmation works, I would say maybe this is similar to that. We note, again, in May of 2022, this long-term trend line was broke. The kiss of death occurred back in August 15th or so, around. And then it got severely rejected, and down it went from there. So this really tells me that more downside would be expected. In fact, I was talking about this deviation, or rather divergence, between Ethereum and Bitcoin way back in, I believe, in June when it occurred. Now, so this is a picture that we see for Ethereum. Now let's look at it for Bitcoin. Again, if we look at the same time frame for Bitcoin and the same long-term trend line, if we draw it, that long-term trend line did not break in June, but instead it just recently broke right here. Okay? And we can say that the difference between that break time period is that Ethereum broke it in May, and Bitcoin broke it in what's the time frame here? In August. Okay, and that divergence existed until that break took place. Now look how it did the same thing. It broke decisively, had multiple weekly candles below the long-term trend line, which used to be support but now resistance, came back up, made a very, very brave effort to come back up and retake and go above that resistance line, but it got severely rejected. And on October 31st, that's when it pretty much got rejected. And since then, we've had that severe decline associated with the news and events or fundamentals that arrived to justify the forecast. Fundamental news and events are always lagging, in my opinion, technical analysis. So then we now have the kiss of death here and a severe decline. And this tells me that we probably have some more of declining to be had before the bear market bottom can be pegged. A lot more details can be had as a member at hedging.com. Give us a try. Have a good day.